watch this, man. So we go in here, and you've got to shoot all this shit around you, and watch out for the bullets. This is so cool. Hey there, good peeps. My name is Sammy. This is Indie Gems, and I am tasked with finding you the greatest indie games, whether it be games that have been already released or games that are coming up in the future. I am tasked with finding you these indie gems, and today we've got an absolute gem in my opinion. This is called Jets and Guns 2. This is a side-scrolling shmup game, so shooter, like the old Gradius games back in the 80s. But this game has been out since about 2020 and is developed by Raking Grass Games. The first one came out back in 2004, so way back in 2004. This is the sequel, Jets and Guns 2. Has a banging soundtrack, great visuals, and is really chaotic and fun to play. I picked this up in the autumn sale on Steam not so long ago for about £5. Its normal price is about £13. I'll have a link in the description as to where you can find it on Steam. It's a great ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate that. Let's just get straight into the game, shall we? Okay then, here we go. Jets and Guns 2, released back in 2020. This is a side-scrolling shmup shooter, like I've already said. We are just going to get straight into the game in a second. I've got a Xbox One controller that I prefer to use for these kinds of games. It's been on my wish list for a long time. You can play this game in single player or two-player co-op, offline I believe, like split screen kind of style. You've got 3 different game modes: casual, standard or hardcore. I don't know if you unlock any more when you complete the game, I'm not sure, but we're just going to go into standard mode at this point. So let's get back into it. My name is going to be Sammy Y2, YT for YouTube, obviously. Here we go. Let's go. We're going to click on that and we're just going to start the game here. This will load us into, I think, maybe a practice mode. So you start the game in like tutorial. Obviously, I'm using X to fire my standard guns here at the front of my ship. You can also customize your ship and everything like that as well, which we'll get into later on as the game progresses. You can also drop bombs and press in the A button to drop bombs here on certain things like that. You can open up doors, you can destroy targets on the floor shooting up at you and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome, man. I'm going to drop some bombs in there so that we can progress forward on this tutorial zone. Apologies for the casual-esque style of gameplay you'll see. I'm not brilliant at these kind of games, I just enjoy playing them once in a while. You also get your ultimate, which I'm going to press LT to activate. That activates that shield so that I can actually avoid being hit by certain things from the front of the ship. And that is the tutorial done. It literally is as simple as that. After each mission, you'll go to a shop and you can upgrade stuff. You can buy stuff. I've only got 1,000... it's not dollars, but it's whatever the currency in this game is. At the bottom left, you'll see 1,000 there. So I can't really afford to do anything at this point, so we are just literally going to head straight on in to the very first mission of the game. Star City 17. We're up for it, we're going for it, we're raring. Let's get it started. Okay, here we go. See, there's a geezer down there, like smoking a cigarette or something, he's dead. And here we go then, so it just literally starts off. The visuals, as you can see, literally absolutely gorgeous. Love the bright colours and the use of like the explosions, and it looks incredible. It really, really does. This is yeah, I'm so glad I found this. I don't even know how I found this on Steam a while ago, but I just did, and I instantly stuck it on my wish list. Hadn't played a shmup or a shooter like this in such a long time, and I was like, do you know what? I really fancy doing it. It's going on the wish list. And then eventually, the sale comes on. Bam! It's mine. At £5, it's basically a steal. The sale is not on now at this point, but I'd say it's worth the full price for sure. If we get far enough in this video, we'll see boss fights and other different kind of missions. This is the first mission, so very simple, straightforward. Saying that, I'll probably still die, so there's that too. You have your HP at the top left-hand corner. Mine's 97 out of 100. If you buy stuff and upgrade your gear and everything, that can go up. My ultimate is also ready. That's the purple kind of bar next to my HP. You reach checkpoints as well, which is very awesome. Very good to get checkpoints in a game like this, because it's the kind of game that you will die over and over again. A lot of stuff happens on the screen at once in any given moment, and you get bigger dudes like this. Drop a bomb on his ass, he's dead. Homing missiles, you got to watch out for them, mate. You got to stay frosty. You got to keep moving. Try and destroy all the turrets if you can. Rack up those points. There we go. They're dead. Look at that. That's what I'm saying, mate. Like the action, it gets carnage at some point, but this mission very straightforward, very easy. Just to sort of warm you into it, you know. Little do you know what's coming up in the future. I have already played some of this game already. I've not played the whole game yet, but I thought, you know, it's good enough. I want to make a video out of it, so I might just do that. So this is exactly what I'm doing. This guy here, look at him. This is kind of like the boss of this first mission. Pretty standard boss. You got the guys at the bottom shooting at you. Try and take care of them. They will chip away at your damage, at your health bar. Sorry. Grab those shields. Those shields mean you can restore health. Look at that. I'm going to put my ultimate on now, so I can't take damage from the front. I'm just going to blow this sucker up. We're just going to keep chipping away at him until he's gone. Those guys at the bottom here, they're fucked, aren't they? Look at that. When you get upgrades in the shop, you can also buy a gun for the back of your ship, which I'll try and do as soon as possible. So then you can destroy people from the other side of you, which is awesome. Alright, he's done. He's dead. And that's mission completed. It's as simple as that. Might have to try that on a hardcore mode at some point, because as enjoyable as it is, I'd like to do that in a more challenging aspect. Right, we're at the shop. As you can see on the right hand side, there's plenty of weapons you can buy. There's where it says new, that's a new style of gun you can get. I might get the Viper gun to go on the back of my ship. I'm using the mouse to sort of do things in the shop, because it doesn't really work too well with your controller. You can do it, but it's a bit fiddly. So the Viper gun, if you click on a gun, it will then tell you where it can't go with these X's, but it will also tell you where it can go. So I'm just going to stick that on the back there. And that was about 10,000, so I've only got 5,000 left. Can I buy anything else? I want to keep them bombs as they are for now. What we got here, this is another kind of gun. Instead, what I might do is I might just upgrade this. One of my front guns. They have about 4 levels of upgrades they can go up. You just click on this, it tells you the cost of it. I've got enough to upgrade that one time, and that's what we're going to do before we head out into the next mission. So let's get it. This is mission number 2, Skyway Alpha. Looking forward to this, man. Looking forward to this. The difficulty will ramp up the further we go. As you can see, it's already going faster. We're scrolling faster than the last level at this point. So it's already gotten to more sort of frantic levels. And this is probably where this is the level we'll probably take our first death in this video. Keep an eye on your HP. Make sure you're avoiding those attacks as much as you are attacking them. Very, very important in this game. The movement. You've got to be on your toes at all times. It's frantic, but it's so much fun. And it's the kind of game that just makes you want to just keep going and not stop and just do one more run, one more round. And it's beautiful to look at. Checkpoints. Grab those checkpoints. So important. But so good. I can't remember the last game like this I played, actually. Probably something like years and years ago. But there are a lot of games like this. The big companies don't really make games like this anymore, so we do have to rely on our beloved indie developers to make games like this now. But they do a great job. Look at this. And also you can see my back weapon now spraying out the back of me to full effect there. We can get enemies from that side of us now, which is really awesome. And the upgrades in this game are really, really good. You get a lot of choices. You can also upgrade your health and your ultimate bar and stuff like that. It's cool. It's cool, man. Give it a go. Why not? I might actually make a video series on this where I do a full playthrough of the game at some point. I haven't decided yet. I want to run through the game on my own first before doing that. But what I can say is, oh my god, it does get a lot harder. So be prepared for that, man. Especially some of the bosses I've fought. I'm not going to spoil anything right now. Here we are, about to die here. First death coming up. Yeah, so I'm not going to spoil. But some of the bosses, man, my god. They're challenging. That's one way of putting it. We did well there to get a lot of health for our hull. We're still alive. We're still in this. Still no death. Deathless run incoming. Look at that, mate. Just got through those doors. Mission complete. No death. No boss either. Awesome. We move on. We head on. And we are doing absolutely superb. Alright. Crack on. Back to the shop. What can we do? What can we upgrade? We've also got cooling fans. What does that do? 2 ways to fight overheating of the ship. We don't want to overheat. Slow down the build of heat, or you speed up its dissipation. With this upgrade, you can do the latter. Okay. Remember that. We have an energy barrier here. So that's just like our ultimate. You can get 2 of them. In my playthrough on my own, not on a video, I do have 2 of them. So we'll probably do that at some point. Incubus. Rapidly fired non-guided missiles. That's important. That sounds cool. I might get them, you know. I don't have them in the other one. We're sticking missiles in. What else can we do? I want to upgrade some of my guns again. Maybe upgrade the back one as well, and that'll be all we can do for this one. And then probably on the next mission, start getting some stuff for these slots here, like the cooling fan, and all sorts of other passive kind of upgrades that you can get there. But for now, we head on to the next mission. Straight in there. That's also what I like about this game. It's so, like... It's... The intermission times with the shop and everything is so fast. You can just get in there straight away. And when you do die, which you haven't seen me do yet, but you will. When you do die, it's just a click of a button and you're straight back into the mission where you left off at the most recent checkpoint. No waiting for loading screens or anything like that. It's just straight back in there in the action. Nicely paced, nice fast. Which is what I like a lot, actually, because you will take a lot of deaths. And one thing that will make that even worse is a long loading time to get back into the race, you know what I'm saying. Destroying buildings is fun too, because it makes everyone scream in pain. Love that. Gotta be done. Right, we are getting some problems here because our HP is on 56, which is not great. We need to be calm with that. We need to watch out. Dodge those bullets. Not brilliant at games like this. You've probably already picked up on that. But we enjoy the games we play. We don't necessarily play them because we're good at them. We sometimes just want to have fun, even if we're shit at them. This is what you're seeing here today. Me having fun, but also being shit at the game. Honestly, though, I do want to try this on hardcore one day. I'd love to just see how ridiculous it is. You know, you've not seen anything yet, promise. You've not seen anything to the standard of how hard this is. Secret level found. So there are secrets to find in this game as well, by the way. I'm not very good at finding them, but there are definitely secrets to find. And it will tell you after each mission is complete if you found them or not. You can also go in the water, which I think is awesome. There's a level coming up shortly after this one where you are required to go under the water, which hopefully you shall see. Right, okay, so we're overheating a little bit there, but we're okay now. Drop those bombs. Do not neglect your bombs. They do a lot of damage. A lot of damage, and can solve a lot of problems on the ground. And yeah, I can't wait to upgrade them actually, because I've got some better ones in my offline playthrough. I'll destroy all of this, man. Destroy it, because they're going to come and get you. Alright, I think there's a boss on this stage. I can't remember. Yeah, here we go. Boss class enemy detected. What is this boss again? So you get a checkpoint here right before the boss starts. If you die to the boss, though, you'll restart this checkpoint, but you'll only have 50 HP. Right, we're going to put our ultimate on. Not take damage from the front. It doesn't last too long, but you can upgrade that, like I said before. You just want to destroy him. Destroy all the parts of him that you can. Like the white flashy parts when you hit them is what you can damage. So do it. Be relentless. Christ alive. Right, I've got to learn to dodge better. It's hard, man. It's harder than it looks to do that, I promise you. Probably not doing it justice, but it's harder than it looks. Bombs. Bombs away, man. Do not neglect them. So basically its hit points are like the turrets. Just aim for the turrets, man. And try not to get hit. It's hardly bullet hell style at this point, but it does get like that in later stages. I can assure you of this. drop a few bombs there just to see if it does anything. Oh, he's going to spawn out some enemies like that. They're quite important to kill, though. I died, but they are important to kill because you'll get a bit of HP off them. I'm actually starting with 99 HP. I thought you started with 50. Maybe if it's not a checkpoint, because some bosses I don't think have checkpoints before them. And at that point, when you respawn, you get 50 HP to start with, but there was a checkpoint there, so it literally starts you off what you had at that point. Okay, that makes a bit more sense, I suppose. Still, packs a challenge at every boss fight. Right, we're going to take this on. If I'm going to be silent for a little while, it's because I'm concentrating, so apologies for that. Right. Okay. Ultra is ready again. I think I'm going to put that on. Probably have to get another one for the back side of me. Ah. Right. Come on. Using our back guns here. There you go. There you go. Right. Get away from that. Oh, not good. Come on. It's going to lift up again. This is our moment. This is our moment. Is that white kind of... Those things. There you go. Get them. Like white sort of panels. There we go. Here we go. Right. Hull integrity. That's when we get some health. HP. Okay, shoot that thing. Drop the bombs. Missed. Ooh, okay, watch out for them. They do a lot of damage if they hit you. But it matters not, because we are victorious. Lovely job. Only died once. I'm quite happy with that, actually. So, bring it on. Easy. Where's the challenge, man? Where's the challenge? Okay, you get loads of medals. You get your stats at the end of each mission. We're back at the shop. Things are looking good. I might get that second energy barrier. So that's that. You can also get something that's, instead of using the energy shield, you can regenerate your health. Can't remember what that is, but we should get one of those as soon as we see one. We're going to get some armor for sure. Strengthen that hull integrity. Cooling fan, heat dissipation, get one of them as well. And possibly upgrade some guns. We're going to do that. One of them and one of them. We've got 11k left. Maybe upgrade the back one. We've got 4 grand. Can we do anything with that? Not really. Let's just head on to the next mission at this point. We're doing okay, you know. This is not a pro run. This is a noob run. Get the mouse involved here. Moon colony. Right, here we go. Alright. Head to the moon. Here we go. Look at this. Nice visuals on the moon. It's going to get a bit harder though. I feel like the difficulty spike. It's not a spike. It's like a very. It's very gradual, and it's done correctly in my opinion. Each mission you go to like ramps up the difficulty just a little bit, and it's not like all of a sudden thing, which I appreciate that. Okay, I'm using my shield already because yeah. Talking about difficulty spike. Here we go. This is it. Destroy the moon base. Destroy everything. Satisfying when you can actually blow up the buildings and stuff. It's so cool. Oops. Okay, do not stand or fly in the way of them. Little UFOs as well. Cool kind of enemy types here. You've got everything going on. You've got lasers firing at you, torpedoes, UFOs, geezers and jetpacks. People just shooting rockets from below. You've got satellite dishes. Everything is here. We need to find some health quickly if we want to survive any longer. Okay, that's a fail. That is an L. We'll have to take that and start the mission again since we did not hit a checkpoint. But as you can see, as I was alluding to earlier, they are going to get more difficult as the more you progress in the game. Did I mention about the soundtrack? What a great soundtrack this game has. It's just full of action. It's intense. The boss fight music is really cool. It's just all round good. If you like these games, I literally couldn't recommend it more. Couldn't recommend it enough. So good. Get involved in it. The description. It's got the link to the Steam page. Stick it on your wish list. Better yet, snap it up. It's worth the price. It's worth the price. I've not actually played the first one. Maybe I'll give that a go too at some point and see how they differ. But the first one is a much older game, but they released a gold version on Steam as well. So I don't know if that's like they've upgraded it in what way, in visual way or anything like that. But I don't really know what the gold version means. But I'll look into it for sure. There we go. We got some health just when we needed it. Christ alive, look at this, man. This is getting a bit more bullet hell, isn't it? Jesus. Drop them bombs. Checkpoint. Oh, that's important. That's important, that checkpoint. Jeez, man. That got a bit airy then for a second. We're in. Okay, we're looking good. Let's keep going. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Look at these enemy types, man. How funny. How good. Bombs away, boys. Bombs away. We go up here. What am I doing? I've no idea why I wanted to go up there. I just thought there might be a secret up there, but I can't get up there at this point. Right, we'll try this again, shall we? Okay. This is cool. This is definitely an indie gem. On this YouTube series called Indie Gems, I obviously hope to find gems that you guys can play, but we may not always succeed. There may be games that aren't really gems. This is definitely a gem. Happy to say that. At least deserves that praise. Right. Look at all of this shit you can blow up here. Stuff in the background you can shoot as well, which is interesting. Oh, look at that kaboom. Damn. Watch out for the lasers, man. The guy had some lasers, some serious laser stuff coming on. Right, I remember this part. This part is cool. You watch this. Watch this, man. So we go in here, and you've got to shoot all this shit around you, and watch out for the bullets. This is so cool. Mate, if this was on a harder difficulty setting, that would actually be challenging. That wasn't so bad, but it's a cool idea, man. I do like it. I'd like to see more stuff like that. Right. Now then, what do we got? You got to blow these up. I remember that much. But I think this is where the boss is. Once I've done these, here we go. Are you ready? Look at this guy. It's basically the Terminator without legs. Look at him. What is his problem? Alright, mate. Alright, alright. Steady on. He shoots out little geezers as well that come and get you. Doing okay. We want to probably do a little bit better at dodging his bullets, but we're doing okay. His health bar is there at the top centre of the screen, by the way, if you hadn't figured that out at this point. I'm sure you had. But that's how you can see how you're doing in these boss fights. Not too difficult at this point. Is just keep your distance and you've got him, really. Keep your distance and dodge those bullets. Shoot those guys as quick as you can. They might give you a little bit. They do give you a little bit of health as well. So not too difficult, this boss fight, actually, really. But they usually go through like different phases. Now that I said it's not too difficult, he'd probably end up killing me as well. So cool. Look at him. You've got to shoot his armour in certain places. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, my shield's coming on. So I'm aiming for his shoulder pads at this point, I think. There you go. Do not get cornered by him. So we're going for his... oh, he's getting a bit faster. He's shooting out homing missiles. He's ramping up his difficulty a little bit here. But we should have him. We should have him. The thing about boss fights is if you die to them, no matter how far you get, you start them again from the beginning. The beginning of the fight. Bear that in mind. Dodge those missiles. Dodge most of them, that's good enough. We're doing okay, I'm looking good, really. Oh, what am I shooting now? Ah, it's got like a red heart or something there that you have to shoot. That's it. We get that and we're done. We got this. We got this. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. A few of them got me, didn't they? Yep. Yep. There we go. It don't matter. Don't matter, man. We did the business. Collect the gold. The gold you obviously can spend at the shop after. Let's have a look at our stats here. I'm interested. There's our score. There's our profit. Shots fired. Damage caused. Damage absorbed. We got some medals too. It tells you all the enemies we killed. All the drops. All the secrets. No secrets out of 3. There were 3 secrets in that level. I didn't find any of them. Not great at finding secrets in games. That is not a secret itself. So there you go. What are we going to do now? Like I said earlier, I wanted to... I want to get some different bombs, actually. Look at these kind of bombs here. 400 damage. I want to get them. The Baker bombs. So you have to sell your old ones first. That's how that works. Sell them. Get them. We have better bombs now. And you can upgrade them as well. Oh, God. They are so powerful. You may as well upgrade that. Let's upgrade some of our other guns. I want to put some... Oh, no. I want to put something here too. What can we get here? Like, there was a shotgun type thing, wasn't there? Yeah. The shotgun. Can I afford that? I can afford it, mate. So, all of these guns and stuff you buy, they fire automatically when you just use the shoot button. We've got loads of slots still to put new stuff in, and it's really cool, man. It's a really, really cool game. Can't sing its praises enough, really. Let's head on to the next mission, see if we can get some of that done. Here we go. Oh, and also, you can change how your ship looks. I should have shown you that, but it's pretty self-explanatory how you do that in the menu. So that's pretty cool as well. In my other account for this game, I've got like a red fiery ship going on. I changed the look of the wings. You can change the placement of where the wings are. It's cool. Lots of customization going on in this game. The replay value comes in obviously the different difficulties. You can play in obviously different difficulties, but also trying to beat your high score. You can play 2-player co-op as well, which is awesome. Not sure I'll get the chance to do that. I don't think you can play it online co-op, but it's local co-op split screen. Yeah, so it's really good. This is like the old school game Asteroids on steroids. This level here, but it's awesome. I'm all here for it. You've now got these other obstacles to dodge and shoot through, as well as the enemies. It's a little slower in the side-scrolling this stage, but it's more about dodging the big rocks. Dodge the big rocks. Also, my bombs, I dropped one there. There it goes. Because we're basically in space, the gravity is different, and the bombs drop very slowly in this stage, so it's not a great level for your bombs. But when you can land one, it's still pretty impactful when it actually hits something. Alright, never mind. We'll try and drop one here. Get him. There you go. See, they still do quite good damage, but they drop extremely slow. Bear that in mind. Alright, keep going. Look at this, mate. Look at this. Doing well. I only died a couple of times in this run so far, and I'm very, very impressed with myself about it. Not playing on the hardest difficulty, obviously. But obviously, I just don't do that sort of thing. One day, though, I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. Alright, let's see how far we can get in this stage. Let's go, 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 go. Oh my god. More things coming at us. We'll destroy these guys. There we go, look at that, the bombs. Still proving their worth. These are the new bombs as well I just purchased from the shop, so you can tell that they are way more impactful with damage. That's going well. I can't remember if there's a boss on this stage actually. No, there is not. There it is. The mission is complete. Easy as that. Pretty simple mission really. No complaints. Nothing really to report. Just another day at the office. Yeah, so let's have a look, see if I can get anything else before we kind of wrap up, because I feel like I've shown you enough of the game for you to now warrant a decision if you want to take a look and get this game for yourselves. There's the mission, there's the shop. Your profile has information here. Stage 5 is Waterworld. So here is, obviously, this is where you can customize your ship. Just go on profile. On the right hand side here, you can sort of like customize what your body looks like. Look at that, you can just change this all free of charge. What your nose looks like, your rudder, your wings, and the side. Look at this, side position. Slide it around to move it to where you want it to be. Your engine fire, that changes what that looks like as well. And then your camouflage is your colour. Look at this, man. Lots of different variations you can go for. It's pretty awesome, right? Like the customization. It's pretty cool. It's up there. Up there with one of the greats of this kind of genre. And like I said before, I might do a full playthrough of this game. Depending on how I feel. I'll play through it myself first. Not on video, but I might do a full playthrough on YouTube of this game, because it's really, really fun. I love playing it. So there's that. We'll see what happens. And yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to give me a like and subscribe. There's a link in the description as to where you can find this on Steam and wishlist it or buy it or whatever. But Jets and Guns 2, I definitely recommend. It's a definite indie gem for sure. We've clarified that, absolutely. And if you have any ideas of what games you'd like me to try on this new series, drop that in the comments and I'll take a look and we'll see what we can do. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.